ンさんって初めてだよね。
初めて。懐かしい感じが。
こんにちは。こんにちは。今日何がありますか？
柿とキウイとメロンとみかんとあとシャインマスカットもあります。
あ、マスカットもありますよね。皆さんこんにちは。ケミチャンネルのロレッタです。Today I want to show you a place called Shibamata, rural, countryside-ish type of feel that also has some amazing retro vibes. Believe it or not, it's technically in Tokyo, but a lot of people haven't heard of it before. So today I'm going to take you around with the help of a special friend. Ta-da! Karen-chan desu. There's something new that we're going to try out today. So we're going to get changed and meet you back here in a second. Okay, let's go. Alright guys, we are transformed! Ta-da! We're kind of twinsies! なんかお揃いだね。
本当だ。可愛い。
白バージョンと青グリーン
グリーン。
グリーンだね。うん。
青とオレンジと。
We're actually wearing these over our street clothes. We've even got our street shoes on as well. We're trying out a service where you can basically just throw on a yukata and just easily walk down and take some photos because there are really beautiful places along the way to take photos, and there's a garden that I've got my sights on. I know we're going to take a photo. ね、そこで写真撮りますよね。その庭でね。So that's why we're kind of dolled up. Girl time. 女子会。じゃあ、let's go. Ta-da! So now we're walking down the Taishakuten Zando, and as you can see, it's lined with these beautiful shops. You can do shopping, you can find food, you can find treats, lots of good smells. いい香りしますよね。
すごい匂い。
And these cute stores. あ、こんにちは。Hi.
Beautiful, wonderful.
ありがとうございます。可愛いですよね、お店。
はい、ありがとうございます。どこ行くの？
これからあれお寺ですよね、最初。うん。
大釈天。
はい。
すぐそば。
あ、そこですよね。
はい。
じゃあできま
はい、い
す。
ってらっしゃい。
So the thing about Taishakuten is that before you do any shopping or any eating, you have to do the polite thing and say hi to the Taishakuten temple at the end of the street here. It's a pretty short walk.
ちなみにロレッタ、
うん。
参拝の仕方って知ってる？
あんまり自信ないね。教えてもらう？
もちろん。
じゃあみんなにもちょっと。
はい。でもすごく自然に、もう簡単に、
はい。
お賽銭コインを投げて、で手を一回合わせて消えます。
終わり？それだけ？それだけ？簡単ですよね。じゃあ行ってみましょう。 So we just finished up some delicious tea at Yamamoto-te, which is a kind of like beautiful Japanese house. And it's one of those rare places in Tokyo where you can still find a delicious cup of matcha, some traditional wagashi, a garden, serenity, and almost nobody else. The locals around here obviously know it's a great spot, but there's not really many tourists. Some people know the place because of the garden, but really it's just a place a couple steps from the temple here. It's super peaceful, and if you're ever looking for a place to kind of like impress your friends or your parents, I highly recommend it. So let me catch you up a little bit. We just had tea at Yamamoto-te, but before then where we actually were was the kind of Chokoku gallery, the carving sculpture, the wood sculpture gallery that's behind the actual Taishakuten temple. There's kind of like a story that I've heard is that there's two levels to the carvings. There's an upstairs and the downstairs. And if you look closely, the carvings upstairs are about clouds and birds, and downstairs there's water and waves and turtles. So it's kind of like you're seeing like the above world with like the sky and the heavens. And when you're downstairs, it's almost like you're immersed under the sea with the, not the underworld, but like the beautiful underworld. So I always thought that's kind of really cool. If you look closely at the actual details, you'll see that. These are called chokoku, which means kind of like sculpture, but in this case it's more like carvings, these deep 3D carvings into the wood. Underneath there are little descriptions of what you're seeing in each scene. Usually it's plants or birds or other wildlife, and some of them I can read, but some of them I have never seen these kanji before, and as a language nerd, these are totally exhilarating to me. These are like a N0 level. Have you guys ever seen these kanji before? Kaitsuburi. If you've ever heard of that bird before, you are a pro bird watcher. We made it back to the main promenade, so I think it's time to do a little bit of street food. You can try senbei, you can try different snacks, you can try desserts and some great things like that. We'll get into all of those later, but there's one specifically that I really like from here called Fruits Daifuku, which is kind of like a traditional confection. Most people know the strawberry, but I've seen one with a whole mikan inside. I've seen pineapple, which is my absolute favorite. And one of the fun things about coming back here to Shibamata is every time I've visited, there's always a different Fruits Daifuku. So let's go check out what we have today.こんにちは。こんにちは。フルーツ大福ですよね。
はい。
これ大好き。今日何がありますか？
いちごが売り切れてしまって、
はい
柿とキウイとメロンとみかんとあとシャインマスカットもあります。
あ、マスカットもありますよね。
はい。
カレンちゃん何がいい？
私はキウイがそれったわ。
私は大マヨネ。じゃあ柿お願いします。キウイまあ普段いちご大福が一般的だと思うんですけど、なぜ違うものにしたんですか？
で季節に応じてイチジクをやってみたりとか、その時々で
ぜひ
あんまり売ってないような
の
のを心がけて、美味しくないと合わないものはダメだから。
でもイチジクは面白そうですよね。
いちごにみかん、キウイに焼きりんご、柿、パイナップル、スモモ、メロン、チョコバナナ、生チョコ、シャインマスカット、長野パープル、梨、リンゴ、ブルーベリー。
素敵。
その他にイチジクとかもやってたんですよ。
じゃあ何回も戻るしかないですよね。
ああ、そうですね。全部食べる。リピートして。
You guys, you heard it. There's so many different varieties to try, so it's kind of like a Russian roulette of delicious flavors. So come on and give it a taste. Kiwi. Oh, so juicy. Persimmon with mochi on the outside. Just gonna eat it all.
美味しそう。
ジューシーさがジューシーさジューシーさがもう完璧。本当に美味しい。Next up, we have senbei. Senbei are some of the most staple types of foods you can have in Japan. The thing that makes senbei so great is when it's fresh, when it's crispy, when the inside just has a little bit of pop of texture, and when there's flavor on it. You can have so many different flavors. It's like mix and match. Negi miso. Can you guys read it? Reading quiz. Sansho, delicious Japanese pepper that adds brightness to anything. That one's really caught my eye, the sansho. Can you guess what flavor this is? You may have noticed it across the area, but there are a lot of different drawings of Torasan. Torasan's a character that's like from this area. This is kind of like the representative area of all things Torasan. すごいですね。これTorasanの方はなんか特別な味ありますか？
これはね、4種類入ってるの。
4種類。
これシーウィードね、
はい、
青のりね、あとごま、醤油、これはプレーンなもの、はい、ノーマルなやつね。それとこのお味噌4種類で、4種類入れたらいろんな混ざってる。それでまあ柴又で作られたなんで、これをまあイラストを入れてる。
なんかお土産にぴったりですね。
そうですね、結構ねお土産に。はい。あとはまあそうこれはピリッと七味ね。7種類のあれが入ってごまとか。ピリッとする、はい、生地の中にこう練り込んであるのね。その上にまたまぶしてあるから、これが一番辛いっていうの。辛い、一番辛い。
美味しそう。もう真赤。
そう真っ赤か。ちょっと食べてみます。
あ、いいですか、
これはねお米の味、塩気とかないからね。味はまだそう今焼いたばっかりなんで、ライスお米の味つける前ね。はい。美味しい。These are fresh. These are super super fresh. 私のおじいちゃんが1927年に始めたっていうんで、
奥のオーブンはそのままの設備ですか？おじいちゃん。
そうそう。
はい。
横に製造のあれが書いてあるんだけど、昭和8年って書いてある。もうそれでまあ中のあれは回路は変えてるけど、元はもうシンプルなあれなんで電気のね。はい。すごいですね。歴史の味が。それわかんないけど。ナイス帯でございます。こっちだよ。By the way, do you like our obi? So here we are at the main attraction, Toraya, which is the famous kusadango. 英語でなんて言うんだろう。kusadango. This is the confection that is kind of put this place on the map. The character Torasan is known for living in a dango shop. Welcome to the famous staircase. Maybe Torasan's waiting upstairs. Maybe. So this is kind of like the same idea of the same dango. So you can't visit here and not try kusadango. Kusadango 1本ください。
ありがとうございます。お作りしますね。
トラさんもいるよ。
本当だ。で帰る前にトラさんがここで。そうです。はい。建物の映画の撮影に使用した階段と家が中にあるんですけど、ここで1作から4作まで映画の撮影をしておりました。すごい。
あ、すごいです。Right place, guys. We made it. ありがとうございます。いや、美味しそう。Dango covered in azuki beans.
いただきます。社長、ここです。 美味しい。
なんかどっちの味が濃い？
最初すごい小豆の味がふわってくるけど、後からよもぎの草の味がすごい香りがいい感じがします。
へえ。
美味しい。はい、団子。こう乗ってるんで、つけて食べる。
あ、自分でつけて食べる。
お好みで。はい、
へ
お土産はそうになってますね。
え。
召し上がってみたら。
ありがとうございます。
お箸お一つで大丈夫。
Look at this delicious tempura with the original flavor passed down through the years right to your plate. 食べます？どうしよう。尻尾がいい？冗談。Changed my life. Crispy, juicy, warm, salt, sweet, all around perfect bite. Oh my gosh.
Japanese style style.
This sauce?
Yes.
Okay, so if you're walking after you go to Taisakten and you come back and you definitely stop and take a bite of delicious tempura. I recommend the shrimp. ありがとうございます。ごめんなさい、全部食べちゃいました。Okay guys, so that is the end of our yukata crawl for today. It was really good, but we actually have a few more adventures, so we're going to actually get changed really quick, meet you guys back here, and then we'll check in. So, see you in a second. Alright, so after this, I'm actually going to end up going biking. This is a bit of a spoiler alert, but I'm going on a biking trip adventure after this, and I'll show you that in my next video. But since it's going to be a lot of work, I figured I should stock up on some nice sugary treats. And there's a spot here actually at the beginning of the Sando called Haikara Yokocho, which is kind of like a retro, like game, fun, treats, bonanza central that has anything you would ever want to recreate your like childhood memories. So I'm gonna stop in there, pick up some goodies, and just have some fun, right? Okay, so let's check out the first floor, which is the Candy Central. This is candy heaven. Oh my gosh, look at this. Kawaii. Umaibo. なんかうまい棒の
吊るされてます。
そう
かわいい。
こういうのいいかも、部屋の中でとか。焼きそばのふりかけ？
ペヤング。
うなぎのふりかけ。濃厚だって。あれカレンちゃんも買う？食べる？それ
食べたい。
サイクリングするんだけど、なんかふりかけなんてあんまりピクニックに向いてないかもしれない。
そうだね。
なんか買って普通に家で食べるかも。白ご飯の上に、美味しそう。いい音してますね。懐かしい。キャンディーね、そのまま。なんか駄菓子ってどっち？駄菓子って言うとどっちがしっくりくる？
こっちとかの方が来る。これが駄菓子かな。
なるほど、こうやって。
そう一個ずつなんかこうこれとこれとってやって。
へえ。
そう。
なんかアメリカめっちゃ前だけど、なんか30年前ぐらいだと、キャンディーショップのなんか1ペニー1セント。わあ。盛り上がってますね。One of my favorite books growing up was called Boy. It was like a memoir by Roald Dahl. It was one of his, I think it was like just his normal fiction that wasn't necessarily for kids. But there's always a scene where they would go to the candy store on their way home from school. And that's like so retro, like that was in that was in the UK, but also in America, we used to have candy shops too. And then here in Japan, these dagashi, this kind of style, is like really retro style Japanese yumminess. Some stamina. Minto? Minto かな? Ramune? Some kind of candy. And then, ここだ、ここ。これさっき見たけど、これ見た？ソースせんべい。すごいよね。なんかソース付き、ヨーグルトだよね。
ヨーグルトだね。ヨーグルト。
どんな味するのかな。かわいい。ロゴがかわいい。ジャンボ。あと、これだ。プリンだ。
かわいい。
I actually don't really like pudding. The texture always kind of like freaks me out. The flavor is good, but the texture is kind of difficult sometimes. But I think if it's just this one little size, this little like one bite size, I might be able to enjoy just the perfect amount of flavor. So I'm gonna get one of these. Okay, this one too. お会計ここでいいですね。はい、すいません。
はい、ありがとうございます。131円ですね。
はい、すいません。この3個人気ありますか？
人気ありますね。これも昔からある食べ物。子供の頃にこういう安いお菓子いっぱい売ってる駄菓子屋さんっていうのがいっぱいあったんですけど、街の中に。最近はどんどん減ってるんですけど、自分でやってみたいなと思って始めました。
私も昭和生まれなんですけど、もともとなんか1セントのキャンディーショップ、アメリカでもあったんですけど、もうなかなかなくて、で2階もありますよね。博物館。それ何がありますか？
昔のおもちゃですね。
へえ。
子供の頃。
ありがとうございます。Alright、じゃあ上がりましょう。2階へ。カレンちゃんって初めてだよね。
初めて。
わあ、もう音。もう完全に昭和時代。
懐かしい感じが。
へえ。すごいなんか落ち着きますよね。いきなり。これやってみたい。これもやっていいのかな。もうこれもう多分20年ぶりに見てないかも。これで操作できますよね。これって感じ。ハム太郎。I don't know if anybody's gonna get this reference, but there was a toy I had growing up I was obsessed with called Kitchen Littles, and it was like a miniature kitchen like this with like the real ice would come out when you pushed a cup to it. 毎日これ使ってる。このバター使ってる。普通にいた。ちゃんとできる。じゃあ私やった。いきます。これはもらいます。ってことは？私、そう。いやー、待って。マジかよ。一発で。もうちょい、待って。待って。こっち。どっちないで。Did it, guys. All right, Thai. Even though this is Japanese, I still feel very kind of familiar to this. This reminds me of being a kid. And we're back, guys, and I'm all changed back into my streets for the day. This area, Shibamata, is actually really accessible from the Keisei line, so if you're coming from Tokyo, or if you're coming from Narita, it's very easy to just drop off and have a good time, spend the day, or even a few days if you want to. But it's definitely a great place to try some great foods, meet with the really amazing and nice owners who are so happy to just share their food, their history, long history, and great traditions of everything that's going on here. You see this here, I'm going to rent a cycle again, but Karen-chan's saying bye for now. どうだった？
楽しかった、すごい楽しかった。
一番良かったのどれ？
エビの天ぷらかな。
We had a great day, and I'm going to let Karen-chan get back to her day, and I'm going to get on the bike. So,
またね。バイバイ。
bye bye. Bye bye! I'll see you guys tomorrow in the next video. Don't forget to watch, like, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys later. Bye!